my soulmate. On the surface, maybe it looks like I've moved on, like we've both gone our separate ways. But the truth is, this space between us has changed me in ways I can't fully explain. It's forced me to face things about myself that I used to ignore. It's made me realize just how much you meant to me, how much you still mean to me. When we met, something in me woke up. I didn't understand it at first, but you touched a part of me that had been quiet for a long time. You saw sides of me that no one else ever really cared to see. With you, I felt understood even in silence. It was like my heart recognized you before my mind could make sense of it. I've never felt that with anyone else. But I also know that somewhere along the way I messed things up. I pulled away. I let fear and pride take over when I should have just been honest. Instead of speaking from my heart, I stayed silent. I thought keeping my distance would protect me, or maybe even protect you, but I see now that it only built a wall between us. Every time I didn't say what I felt, I hurt you without meaning to. And every time I avoided a real conversation, I lost a little more of the connection we had. You didn't deserve that. You gave me kindness, patience, and warmth, and I didn't always give the same back. I see that now, and it's something that weighs on me more than you probably realize. I never wanted to make you question your worth or your place in my life. You were always someone special. I just didn't know how to handle the depth of what I felt. Since we stopped talking, I've gone through a lot of changes. It's like life forced me to slow down and really look at myself. I've learned that love isn't just about wanting someone. It's about understanding, patience, and growth. You showed me what real emotional connection feels like, and once you experience that, nothing else really compares. There have been days when I felt strong, thinking I could move on and let go. But then there are nights when your name crosses my mind and everything comes flooding back. Your laugh, your voice, the way you looked at me when you were trying to read what I wasn't saying. I still replay those moments sometimes. Not because I want to torture myself, but because those memories remind me of what real connection feels like. You've been my quiet inspiration even from afar. Being apart has taught me a lot. About love, about patience, about myself. I used to think this distance was punishment, but now I see it as something necessary. It gave both of us time to grow, to understand what we really want, and to heal the parts of us that needed attention. I've also realized how much I took your communication for granted. You always tried to reach me, to understand me, and sometimes I just shut down. I didn't know how to express myself without overthinking every word. I was scared of being vulnerable, scared of being rejected, scared that I wasn't enough for you. So I stayed quiet, thinking silence was safer than saying the wrong thing. But silence only made the distance louder. Now looking back, I wish I had just been honest, even if my words came out messy or imperfect. Because honesty, no matter how raw, would have been better than confusion. If I could talk to you right now, I'd tell you that I'm sorry. Not in a shallow way, not just to clear my guilt, but truly, deeply sorry for the ways I made you feel unseen or uncertain. You didn't deserve that. You were offering me something real, and I didn't know how to handle it. I've also realized that you were never trying to control me or change me. You were trying to understand me. And that's rare. You were patient when I was closed off, gentle when I was defensive. And I see now how much strength that took. You showed me love in a way that was selfless and genuine. Sometimes I imagine seeing you again. I don't know where, maybe somewhere quiet, maybe by accident. I imagine looking into your eyes and just letting everything spill out. All the words I kept locked inside. I imagine you listening the way you always did, and maybe, just maybe, understanding that I never stopped caring. I know I can't undo the past, but I can learn from it. I've been working on being more open, on not hiding behind fear. I'm learning to trust my heart again, to say what I feel without holding back. Because what's the point of waiting for the perfect moment when the truth has been sitting in my chest all along? You've changed me even in your absence. You made me realize that love isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, being real, and caring enough to keep trying. You reminded me what it feels like to be seen, and once you've felt that, it's impossible to forget. Sometimes I wonder if you still think of me. If you still replay moments the way I do. Maybe you've moved on, maybe you've found peace. And if you have, I'm genuinely happy for you. You deserve peace, happiness, and love that feels safe and steady. But if any part of you still carries a small piece of what we shared, I want you to know that my heart still holds it too. I won't pretend that I've got it all figured out now. I'm still learning, still healing, still finding my way. But one thing I know for sure, the connection we had was real. It wasn't a mistake or an illusion. It was something that shaped me deeply, and I'll always be grateful for it. If I ever get the chance to see you again, I won't hold back this time. I won't hide behind fear or pride. I'll tell you that I care, because I still do. I'll tell you that you've been a quiet light in my life, even when things felt dark. And I'll thank you for being patient, for being kind, for being you. You've taught me that love isn't about holding on tightly. Sometimes it's about letting go and trusting that if something's meant, it will find its way back. And even if we never find our way back to each other, I want you to know that you'll always have a place in my heart. You've left an imprint that time can't erase. I don't know what the future holds. Maybe our paths will cross again, maybe they won't. But either way, I hope you're happy. I hope life is treating you gently. And I hope you know that you made a difference in my life. More than I ever told you. So this is me finally saying what I couldn't before. I miss you. I care about you deeply. And I'm grateful, truly grateful for every single moment we shared. Even the difficult ones, because they taught me what real love feels like. Thank you for being the person who woke something real in me. Thank you for showing me what it means to love with honesty and kindness. And thank you for teaching me that even in silence, connection can still exist. Strong, quiet, and unbroken. Wherever you are, I hope you're smiling. And if you ever wonder whether you're still on my mind, you are. Always.
Please do like, comment, and subscribe for daily updates. Thank you so much for watching.